began working on Evanescence's new single, Use My Voice, several years ago.
But I will use my voice.
Where did this song come from?
Watching the world around me is the big overview answer, but the first thing that really inspired me to put pen to paper and come up with the initial idea of the song. Do you remember that trial with the Stanford sexual assault? I was so inspired by her statement to her abuser at the end of the trial. The one thing that they couldn't take away was her voice and her ability to simply speak her truth.
Lee and the band laid down the track early this year.
But as I was listening to the words back when we were mixing it, I was sitting there going, I'm a hypocrite. I'm not doing this. I'm not using my voice. I'm just sitting here. And there are millions of people that might hear what I have to say. What can I do to serve my country? How can I help us move forward when we're hurting so bad right now?
So she shared the song with the nonpartisan Get Out the Vote group, Headcount. It's now their anthem for this election.
I will use my voice.
What do you hope this song does?
It's just to get more people, particularly young people, to vote, especially this year when that's going to be harder. It's going to take a little more effort and thought ahead of time. Get in early, do it now.
The song arrives around the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which gave the first American women the right to vote.
It's amazing. The timing of that is just incredible.
You are supported on this song by some pretty prominent female musicians.
Yeah, the song has a big, call in the chorus. And I heard that as a gang of women. It feels like my actual real life sisterhood.
When Evanescence emerged out of Little Rock, Arkansas in 2003, rock critics, like this one in the Los Angeles Times, weren't sure what to make of Amy Lee.
The writer described you as the most successful, uncool rock star.
I love that. I don't want to be cool.
You wear that as a badge of honor?
Absolutely. That's never been me. That wasn't me in school. I think that being cool comes from in you.
The band's next two albums both went to #1. It's been 9 years since their last full album of new songs. And since then, Lee has become a mom to son Jack, now 6.
Motherhood has actually made you more creative.
It's funny. The day Jack was born, I just felt like my heart and mind exploded into Technicolor.
I imagine on some level that was probably a relief that this creative explosion occurred.
For sure. Definitely. Yeah, I can still be myself and be a mom. It can actually just get bigger and better, and I'll just sleep a little bit less. It's awesome.
Yeah, well, there is that.
I don't need drugs. I'm already 6 feet.
For now, the coronavirus is keeping Evanescence off the road.
Waiting for a miracle.
The band postponed a massive European tour, but will play one special gig to get out the vote.
And yeah, for the people that register through usemyvoice.org, they can come watch us play some live music in October over the interwebs. So there's some extra motivation for you.
Yeah. So after being somewhat reticent about ever sticking your toe in the sort of political waters, how do you feel about having done this now?
Relieved. I don't need to be afraid to share my opinions because somebody might not like me or unfriend me or whatever. I think it's important that we be respectful of each other's opinions, but I also think it's important not to be silent right now. There's a lot going on, a lot of really important movement going on, and I'm all about it.
Anthony Mason, CBS News.
Take what I got.